Hi everybody, it's Julie and I'm here at the messy desk and I am going to use the scraps from the Cricut cutouts to punch out some items using some of my favorite punches, and these I'll be able to use to make embellishments for Happy Mail and for junk journals and for cards. So one of my favorites is this label punch. And it's from EK Success, and it makes this great label that you can then use this way or this way. And so I would probably want to cut out a couple of those. Okay, so this is my leftover piece from the tags that I had cut out. So then I have this punch, and it punches out a bow. So now I don't usually punch out this part. I just set it on here. You'll see I do most of my punching upside down. That way I can see what I'm punching. So I'm going to punch a couple of those. Okay, and then I have this space left over, so I'm going to come in here with my favorite little heart punch. And just punch some of these out. There we go. There we go. So punched out some of those, and I'll move them over to the side. This is why we call this the messy desk. So this is a piece, the bottom piece from the heart. And again, this was from the heart cutouts from my Cricut, and again you can come in and just punch out a bunch of the hearts. This is a green one, so it might be a good one for the holly. So I might even put it aside to be able to use this to cut out holly leaves. Because if you saw my Christmas videos, I really like using that holly leaf. So I would probably put this aside and use it for that. But you can use a variety, your smaller punches to do that. So then I have this part from the heart, from the heart, from cutting out the hearts. And you can see that I'm not going to be able to get in there. But what I can do is, can you ever have too many little hearts? Just come in and cut out something rather than just, and while it's easy to hold, rather than just cutting it off to where I can fit that heart in there. Okay. And we're going to cut that off. Okay, so then come back in and you could even use these. I know, it's just crazy. So we have stuff everywhere, but you can come back in with this scallop heart punch, and one of my favorites is this scallop heart punch. See if we can get one more out of it. Barely. But we got it. Okay, and of course you could go back in there with one of your smaller punches and possibly get some more out of that, but we don't need to be here all day. Now another thing that you can do is you can go back in these little pieces and you could put together a little puzzle, but I'm not going to do that. But sometimes if this paper is like amazing, then you might want to do that. So over here I have this, and I'm going to use this one to come back in, and this is Teresa Collins, but it's a Fisker's heart. And I like to go ahead and grab some of the rows and go ahead and pull off. I don't know if this is gonna, nope, but we can get a little one out of that. So just lining up your heart and being able to get the best pieces out of it. Okay, so here we go. We've got a rose. From there, we can come over here and get some of the rose. So this being that all of this is coming from matching papers that we cut tags and hearts, the hearts on the Cricut out, we'll be able to use these along with them in the project. So, and I like having stuff that's already ready to use as much as I can. So another one of the punches that I love to use is this 2-inch scallop punch. And when I have something like this, I'll usually try and put it to the side, not in the middle, because I'm probably going to want to decorate it with either words or something. So I think we'll cut 2 of these. But you can see they'd also make really, really cute, like gift tags and things. So just getting in there and cutting as much as you can using them. I'll put this aside. So another, I have these over here. They're not from the same project and they're too full. Okay, so another thing that I have is the butterfly that I like to use. So it is probably not going to fit in that way, but I did want to show you that I would go ahead and, well, the other thing though is I can cut this and use this as a belly band, a border tuck, you know, any of those types of things in junk journals. And or I could cut out a couple of ATC cards for some Happy Mail. So there we have 2 of the large Fisker's butterfly. And then what I do is I have this Martha Stewart butterfly chain. So can go ahead and put that in there. And cut it. And so this gives me a middle-sized butterfly, and I just go ahead and cut it here, kind of round it, cut it here. I'm going to come over and cut it here. Okay, so I have it out of this. Now you can come back in and instead of leaving the pieces where they stick together, you can undo them. Okay, you could fold this and have a little tag. So just fold it over and have a cute little tag. And even if it's a little off center, it's just going to look like it's flying. Okay, or you can come back and cut it and have two butterflies. So when I was trying to find a butterfly this size, this was all I could find. So we have that, and then we have the Martha Stewart 3 Little Butterfly Punch. Amazing. So you can go ahead and if you have a large place, you can do it like that. If you only have a small place, or you only want the just the larger of the butterflies, you can set it up so that it just cuts the one butterfly. And so I really I like that punch. So that is the chain punch from Martha Stewart, the little butterfly punch. I guess I put it away, sorry. The little butterfly punch from Martha Stewart. And so then, and that large Fiskars one, and I can go ahead and make an embellishment using the 3 butterflies. So there's 1, there's 2. You can even use all 4 sizes. So that would give me a butterfly. We can go ahead and we can make the hearts. This is the most common things that I make these all the time. So that can go right on there and be an embellishment. Can have just this butterfly and this butterfly. On a heart. Very simple and very fast. Very fast. Okay. Especially if you're doing like a theme, then you could just go ahead and make a whole bunch of these hearts. You could go ahead and add some of the gold thread. I got this in the beading area at Michael's, but I believe they don't sell it there anymore. But you can still look at other stores and see if other stores have it. Okay, I didn't turn on my glue gun, so we'll use a Zot. And I'm going to go ahead and I wrapped it around 2 fingers, wrapped it around 3 fingers. I'm going to grab it together and twist it. Okay, then we'll grab the heart, press it down, pull it off. We have a large Zot. And put it on here. And there we go. We have just like that. To make it a little more, add just some washi tape maybe down the center. That, and maybe some small talk from Be Amazed. There's only one. There's no H's in it though, you guys. So. Okay. And go ahead and use the dot. You see, it's just a dot. So there we have a little embellishment that we can then add to a tag. And it could be, you know, we could add glue here and here, and it could be a tuck spot that we can then come in and add something inside the flinch card. Numbers 1 through 31 in my shop. Flinch card, numbers, antique flinch cards, numbers 1 through 31. Thank you to Karen who got us the other numbers. But there we go. We can add this onto here. And of course you can, you know, add a little heart up here to get more color. But that is my little video today using scraps. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. If you have any comments, questions, suggestions, put them down below. Find something to celebrate every day. Don't forget to subscribe. Have a great day. Bye.